welcome back to another thrilling episode of the Who Are You to Lead Anyway podcast, episode 57. I am your host, Cynthia Jameson, leadership coach. And before we begin today, if you are new to me and my work, I am so glad you're here. Last week's episode was part one of this series that I'm doing, three-part series. And if you happen to be a person who likes to read or listen to things in order, you will want to be sure to go back and take a listen, even though I think that they will stand alone as well. I just realized I might be sounding a little bit secretive because I didn't give you the title. So today we are diving back into the riveting topic of performance punishment, the invisible roadblock that might be quietly holding you back in your leadership journey. Now imagine this. You are so incredibly good at what you do that you've unintentionally become a rock star stuck in your current role, unable to move forward. It happens more often than you'd believe and at all levels of organizations. Now picture this scenario. You're handed more responsibilities, more tasks, additional work because, well, you're just that good. And while the rewards and recognition flow in, and you absolutely deserve them, there's a sneaky downside. It's what I call performance punishment. It's subtle, it's real, and it comes with some not so great consequences. So here's where it gets a little bit juicy. Organizational culture is the secret sauce in this whole performance punishment story. Now, let me break down the 6 ways I believe organizational culture might be tripping you up. The first is rewarding individual contributions over team success. Now, in cultures that shout louder about individual achievements and rewards, there's a risk. Of course, there is. Now, you might find yourself hyper-focused on your current role, avoiding collaboration or delegation like the plague, fearing that it might steal your personal recognition spotlight. The result? Performance punishment in the form of missed leadership opportunities and potential burnout. Yikes, we don't want that. The second way is lack of career development paths. Now, if you've ever felt like you were wandering in a career maze without a map, in organizations that lack transparency on career progression, it's easy to get lost. Now, here's the cool part about it. Some organizations do get it right. They have clear paths, support programs, and a roadmap for leaders. But alas, not all of them do. So the consequence here is stuck in your stellar role without a clue of how to level up, a classic case of performance management. This is absolutely a place where, all of these are areas where coaching can help you. The third way is fear of failure and risk aversion. Now, in some cultures, failure is the ultimate enemy, and risk-taking is a big no-no. This fear can turn you into a comfort zone dweller, avoiding leadership roles, new approaches, and exciting projects. If you find yourself hesitating to put your hand up, there's a fear of failure and risk aversion. The unintended consequence, stagnation in your career, missing out on opportunities to soar. Okay. The fourth way is lack of recognition for leadership qualities. So if you've ever felt like your leadership potential is overshadowed by your technical wizardry, in cultures that prioritize technical expertise, which happens a lot, over leadership qualities, you might find yourself stuck. The result is that your stellar technical skills become a double-edged sword for you, hindering your climb up the career ladder. So the fifth way is limited opportunities for skill development. So imagine a place where professional growth is more of a rumor than a reality. In organizations that skimp on support leadership skill development, you might feel like you're in career quicksand. Without opportunities to develop leadership skills, you're left confined to your current role, a classic case of performance punishment. The last way is resistance to change. If you've ever been in a workplace where change is a bad word, and trust me, I've worked in them, in cultures resistant to change and innovation, you might find yourself shying away from new roles and challenges. The result? Self-inflicted performance punishment as you dodge those leadership positions. Now, I want to share with you that, you've heard me talk about this before if you've been following along for a while. The best place for you to have your career is in your hands. So, guess what? There is likely more to unpack about cultural impacts, but here's the kicker. Addressing these issues involves a dash of leadership magic, transparent communication, and a sprinkle of culture that values both individual excellence and collaborative leadership. Creating a culture that is a breeding ground for continuous learning shouts out leadership potential. Really be looking for that when you're making your next shift or change within an organizational context. A culture that really lays down career paths for career development. That's the antidote to performance punishment and the secret sauce for setting you and your organization up for success. Finally, guess what's coming next week? We're going to be flipping the script. So, are you unknowingly creating an environment that stifles your team's growth? Perhaps. Are you unintentionally holding them back with invisible chains of performance management? Let's find out how we can break this cycle together. Now, if you are buzzing with insights, I've got some more exciting news. I've crafted a powerful performance punishment checklist just for you. I really want to help you. I mentioned this last week, and this is your guide to decipher if you are inadvertently stuck in the excellence trap and, more importantly, what steps you can take to break free of it. Now, I know that you want this game changer in your hands, so simply sign up for my newsletter, and it's all yours. So before you go, there are two other ways to elevate your leadership journey. One, join the Leadership Lens program, which is lifetime access program with weekly group coaching for new and emerging leaders. Calls are Wednesdays from 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Or if you want to work one-on-one, book a 45-minute no obligation explore coaching with me session. That's how it's set up in my Calendly. Let's dive into your leadership goals, your challenges, and your aspirations. Together, we'll map out a plan to elevate your leadership journey. You can find all of the details to all of these things in the show notes where your leadership transformation awaits. Until next week, stay inspired, lead with purpose, and keep rocking the authenticity. Take care. Hey there, it's Cynthia. Thanks for being a part of the Who Are You to Lead Anyway journey. Join my newsletter for exclusive updates and resources. Get a complimentary self-discovery workbook at www.cynthiajamesoncoach.ca. Your feedback shapes this show, so share your thoughts. And if you love the podcast, help spread the word. Thanks for investing in your leadership growth. Let's thrive together.